Read in the Parsha all the details of the agency of Eliezer, how he was sent by his master Avram to locate a wife for his son Yitzchak, who's the future patriarch, Av of Klal Yisrael, to locate the future matriarch, who through them Klal Yisrael will evolve. And he gives very specific instructions. And the Torah tells us that Eliezer, when he arrives, he's mispalel, he prays, and he gives all kinds of indications. What would indicate that she is the one who's the right wife for Yitzchak? And the Torah repeats the story a number of times. And we know how careful the Torah is, that unless there's something to learn from something, even a letter the Torah will not add, unless that letter indicates, or we're able to draw from that, some halacha or some lesson. So over here, Rababa says in the Midrash, Omer Ravacho, Yofes yichosin shel avdi yovos mitorosa shel bonim. We see that Hashem values the ordinary talk of the Avdi Ovos, of the servants, the slaves of the Ovos, more than Torah Shel Bonim, the Torah of the children. Shri Parsha Shel Eliezer Kfula BaTorah. The portion of Eliezer is repeated twice, even a little bit more in the Torah. V'harbi Gufi Torah Shel Nitu El Bermizo. But many fundamentals of Torah, halacha, it's only extrapolated from an illusion. But yet here, the Torah elaborates on the story and repeats it. So evidently, it's Yofes Yichos Shlav Diovos. God values. It's something more to value than Torah Shel Bonim. What is it? What exactly is it? What do we draw from this? What do we learn from this? And therefore it's repeated, although there are nuances of difference between the story initially and how he tells over the story to Besuel, exactly what he experienced and what are the preconditions and what kind of wife he's able to take and how he's mispalel. Who is Eliezer? Eliezer is the Gan Beso, is the elder of Avram's household. Eliezer is Moshe B'cholo Ashelo. He oversees, he's the administrator of all Avram Avinu's assets. Eliezer went to battle with his master and defeated the four mightiest kings. Eliezer was the dedicated servant, capable, had qualifications, which we can't even relate to how qualified he was. In addition, he's referred to as Damascus Eliezer. Simply the word Damascus means it came from Damascus. However, Chazal tell us it's an acronym, Doile Umashke B'Torah Sharabo. He drew from the well springs of his master, from his teacher, all the Torah that Avram Avinu had learned, he transmitted to Eliezer. The Midrash tells us that when Eliezer had come to the home of Besuel, and Lavan had come out to greet him, he had a radiance that he had mistaken him for Avram Avinu. This was the dimension of Eliezer Eved Avram. So we're not talking about an ordinary person. Zakan Beso, Moshe B'chol Ashelo, Damascus Eliezer had phenomenal credentials. The Torah opens the portion when he summons him to go on this mission. V'yomer el Avdo, he speaks to a servant, doesn't say V'yomer el Eliezer Avdo, doesn't even refer to him by name. And then it presents Zakan Beso, Moshe B'chol Ashelo, when he prays to Hashem that he should have the siyata d'shmaya to succeed in his mission, he says, what does he say? In the merit of my master Avram. There's no indication or illusion that he has any self-worth. He's totally negated to his master. When it comes to Besuel, Eved Avram Anochi. Who am I? I have these credentials. I have all this credibility. Am I a nothing? My value is Eved Avram Anochi. I'm the simple chattel belonging to Avram, your uncle. That's who I am. Total negation. The Rechaim points out, even when he prayed, it should be b'schus, in the merit of Avram, he should be worthy to be the agent to bring about what was meant to be for Avram, because if he's unworthy, even though Avram is worthy, he may not succeed in his mission. There was a lack, he felt a lack of his own worthiness. This was his level of humility. To what degree he was subjugated and they submitted to his master. Regardless. Now, a Jew, when you serve to Hashem, we're also Avdei Hashem. We're Bnei Yisrael. We're Bonim. Avinu Malkeinu. If he's Malkeinu, we're his subjects. Do we feel that we have rights? As accomplished as we are, as many mitzvahs as we did, we always feel maybe there's a little bit of an infringement. God is infringing on our lives. We also have a right. And we feel we've accomplished, and it's attributed to ourselves. Yofer sichos shel avdi ovos. Here it's the eved of the ovos, and they're qualified and capable beyond anything we could imagine, endlessly more than we are. And we see the humility of this man, to what degree he's negated to his master. So what do we draw from this? To what degree should we be negated to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, who provides every moment of our existence? Besides giving us, he's Hashem Elokeinu. He took us to be his nation. He has a special relation with us. So therefore, if a person has that understanding of the relationship, then it's Yofim Yisichos Meitoros and Shalbonim. Because if you have that relationship, then doing a mitzvah, there's no resistance. It comes naturally. To the contrary, we pursue the mitzvah. We wait and we yearn to do the will of Hashem. But because we're not the proper Avdi Hashem, as Eliezer was to his master, therefore we have all this pushback.